What's going on, fellas? All right, let's talk about one of the most common mistaken topic. Guys just can't comprehend this. Guys just don't understand this, and they always, 99% of the time, mistake one for the other, and that is obsession versus attraction. Fellas, those are not the same things. A girl who's attracted to you is not necessarily going to be obsessed with you yet. Yes, you can get her there, but she's not obsessed with you. Okay? She can be, but she's not. Attraction is not obsession. Now, a girl who's obsessed with you, chances are she's most likely attracted to you. Otherwise, the obsession wouldn't have come. It would have had to be her being attracted to you first, which would have led to her being obsessed with you. Now, all this self improvement that I talk about, all this hitting the gym, get a better body, work on yourself, make more money, get a nice car, whatever you do to show your confidence, to show your attraction to somebody, to be more attractive to women, that's just to get your foot in the door, that's just to get the job interview. That doesn't mean that she's gonna go do backflips and cartwheels for you, right? That doesn't mean that she's going to just drop her panties down right there for you as soon as she sees you. No, no, no. They don't think they don't get turned on the way we do. Women get turned on with their ears, men get turned on with their eyes. We have to talk. The words that are coming out of our mouth has to be the right words for her to be turned on to the point where she wants to sleep with us, come back to our house, our place. But all we need to do as men is look at a girl who has a nice body, nice face, nice hair, whatever you're attracted to in a woman. And now, instantly, in our head, what we're thinking is that, oh man, what is this girl gonna feel like in my bedroom? That's not the same thing with women, fellas. So, anytime you're talking to a girl, you have to understand that just because you're attracted to her for her body is not going to is not going to turn her on for your body. Your words are going to be your best friends. Now, that doesn't mean that if she's not that I'm not saying that if she's not attracted to you, you're going to be able to just pull her panties down just with your words. She needs to be attracted to you. All of this comes together, okay? Just understand this. All of this game, this seduction, this sweet talk, this playboy talk, this smoothness with women, this having nice cars, nice houses, better bodies, six pack abs, all of this comes together. One won't work well without the other one. Just understand and know that, okay? You need to be able to attract a woman first. And how do you do that? Simple. When a girl looks at you, she needs to be able to see that she can picture herself sleeping with you in her head. She needs to at least have that some sort of picture in her head like that. If she looks at you and looks away and like doesn't even acknowledge you, you really think she's attracted to you? No, fellas. She doesn't. Which is why you need to stand out in your looks, and that's what most guys get confused on is they also get caught up on this is they think that, oh, all I need to do is stand out, all I need to do is put a Rolex watch on, an Armani suit on, $500 Gucci shoes on, or whatever other expensive brands are out there, and then instantly I'm gonna get girls. No, you're not. Unless you're some sort of class A celebrity, rapper, or famous people like that. No, you're not. They're not gonna just keep throwing themselves at you. And I'm not a class A celebrity or rapper or anybody famous, but if I had to guess, the nines and tens, the tens especially, even they don't just automatically drop their pants off as soon as they go into the hotel room or as soon as they see the guy that they're attracted to, highly attracted to. That as soon as they see that they're in a private place with this person, with this guy, that they're very attracted to, that the celebrity guy or whoever this famous person is, I don't think that even they just make it that easy. Even dimes. I'm talking about dimes here, right? I don't know why we use the word dimes because, sorry, I don't know why I use the words even here because that doesn't make sense. But dimes don't do that, okay? So you have to understand, like even those guys have to have some sort of talking point, right? It's not like just think about how silly this sounds. Okay, you call a girl over unless she's an escort or a hooker that you found on Craigslist. That's different. That's a business deal. Just I mean, all of these are business deals as well, but I'm talking about strictly professional business deal. I'm not talking about that. Let's just say a street girl you saw and she comes over to your hotel. You match on Tinder, or she knows that you're on tour and your next tour is going to be, I don't know, in Atlanta, and you go there and she comes through and and she's a dime, right? Straight up dime piece, drop dead gorgeous. It's not like she's gonna walk in and just start taking her clothes off and start and jump on you, right? You still need to grab her by her hand, pull her clothes, be smooth talking to her, this and that, right? Like I'm not. Don't quote me on this, but if I had to guess, because again, I have not lived that kind of lifestyle. I don't have friends like that. I haven't been around people like that to see what they actually do behind closed doors. But if I had to guess, that would be my best guess. Is that those girls make it so easy for them that it's like it's pretty much giving up. It's pretty much saying that they walk in and they just drop their clothes. That's how easy they make it. But still, they don't do 100% of the work. They might do 90% of it, 95% of it, even 99, 98% of it. But the guys still have to do 1 or 2% of the work, all right? So that's what guys don't understand is that you have made yourself looks exceptional than the rest of the crowd. You have made yourself stand out by what? By your clothes, by your physique, no homo, by your big squared uh, shoulders, your broad shoulders, your triangular shaped body, your symmetrical physique. Again, no homo, none of that. Because when you start packing on more and more muscle, the clothes that you're gonna wear are gonna start showing that from the outside. You don't need to walk around with your shirt off, but people can look at you and they say that okay, this guy works out. Obviously, you have to pick the right type of clothes, the clothes that fit you well, right? You're not gonna be worried if you, let's say you're a size large and you walk around size XL, shirt or pants, whatever, or hoodie. Obviously, that's not gonna work for you. You're gonna look big, yeah. You're gonna look like a giant dude, but because some hoodies just sit up top like that, they don't go down. They kind of just like they're puffy, but that's not gonna give anybody the expression that oh this guy's jack dude. So you need to be careful and smart with the type of clothes you wear. So you're gonna do that, right? Then you're gonna drive around in a nice whip. Maybe you pull up in next to a restaurant where there's people eating outside of the restaurant, and then there's a bunch of girls there, and they see your whip, they see you walk out of your car and go inside, and you notice them too. And then as soon as you get your food, you come back to talk to them or one of them or whatever. So these are the things that make you attracted to women. Now, how do you know if they're attracted to you? Obviously, by seeing choosing signals. And once you get that green light, once you get those choosing signals, again, I'm not talking about what particularly are choosing signals. That's another video topic. Then that gives you the green light to go talk to them, knowing that if you mess this up, if you mess this approach up, if you are not confident in what you're saying, if you're not confident in yourself, which is going to show as soon as you open your mouth and words start flying out, just like nervously, and you're just like, oh, I don't know, right? Like, that's over exaggerating. Most guys don't act like that, but I mean, there's a lot of guys who stutter. There's a lot of guys who kind of like give a nervous laugh. You know, the laugh you do when you're nervous? There's a lot of guys who just get lost in the conversation and they're just going in a different direction on the conversation, and the girl's being bored. She's losing interest in the conversation, and then what does she say? Oh, hey, I gotta go, right? So her attraction level can be dropped even to a zero if you mess that approach up. Because she's not, even though she's attracted to you, even though you have your stuff together, even though she's giving you high choose like really good choosing signals, you are still not a class A celebrity. You are still your bank account still doesn't have $10 million sitting out there. You are still not um, a professional or a famous rapper. So they're not gonna make it that easy for you. They're still going to play games with you. They're still going to test you, and you need to be passing those. The only thing this uh, bettering your lifestyle, improving your lifestyle, and grinding on yourself, wearing better clothes, driving nicer whips, looking better in your body, working out, building muscle. All the only thing it does, it is that it gives you the opportunity to go talk to them. That's it. Everything after that comes down to your game, your seduction, your talking skills. But if you don't even have those basic qualities to be for her to be attracted to you, don't even think about that. Like, okay, I can improve that with my game. You cannot just rely on game. You cannot just rely on the attraction level. Now, yes, can you have sex with girls with just using your body and just using your cars and your wealth? Of course, but are those the girls you're gonna be wanting to be seen outside in public when you go outside? No, you're not, because those are girls gonna be usually sevens and below. And if you are a high value man who makes $100,000 or more a year, if you have your stuff together, if you know that you can do better, you're not gonna want to be seen with these girls out in public. I promise you. It's going to just, you're always gonna have a void inside of you. Like, man, this is not enough. This is not good enough. I need more. I need better. Yes, you can tell me that once you start banging out girls right and left, nine, eights, nines, and tens, you're still gonna face that void inside of you at some point. But it's not gonna be as much. It's not going to be driving you as crazy as the void that you would have faced when you're dating and taking girls out who look like sevens and below. Okay? Occasionally, maybe you'll be lucky with an eight here and there, but good luck keeping her around if you don't have game. Good luck keeping her around if you don't have red pill knowledge. So when I see that guys all they talk about, yeah, yeah, this girl wants money, this and that, she's attracted to money and this and that. Yes, it is true. The more money you have, the more successful you have, the better you look wise, which again, none of us have any control over how we look because that's how we were born. The more muscle you have, I mean, I don't want to say the more muscle you have because there's a limit on, if you walk around looking like one of these pro bodybuilders who are just jacked up in roids, girls are not be attracted to that either. There's a limit. You have to find that limit for yourself. How much muscle based on your height and your body type and your facial structure looks good on you. You have to figure that balance out for yourself. I can't do it for you. If you're a shorter guy, maybe a whole lot of muscle might make you look like a potato. Might make you look really bulky, which might not be attracted to. But if you're a taller guy, you probably want to have a little bit more muscle than a shorter guy because the longer your arms, your legs are, the lesser it looks, the lesser amount of muscle that it looks like you have. Because a taller guy with more muscle might look like he has less muscle than a shorter guy with less muscle. If you're following me, if you get lost, don't worry too much about it. Just know that what I'm trying to say here is that you need to find that balance for yourself of what symmetric looks for you. How does that symmetrical look comes out for you? You have to find that balance on your own. So all of this, yes, the more symmetrical you look, the better you look. Yes, the more and more women would be attracted to you more and more, which is going to mean that more and more these women are going to make it easier and easier and easier for you, because you're going to put yourself in a higher and higher and higher on the list that they have in their phone. And when they want a guy really bad, they just make it easy for them. That's it, fellas. And when that happens, now you can make your move. That's going to again give you more room for error. A girl who's doing 99% of the work because she's just that much attracted to you based on your lifestyle, based on how much money you have, you can have you can have more mistakes with her than a girl who has only like a 60% or 70% interest in you. You don't have as much room for error with that girl. You have to understand that, fellas. Okay? Attraction is not the same as obsession. Now, what is obsession? That's simple. A girl's obsessed with you, and how do you get there? You show her high value. You show her that you're the best that she ever had, and you are not afraid to walk away from her. Now, if you are truly the best that she has ever had, there's a good chance she's going to be obsessed with you. If she knows that you're gonna walk away if she does something wrong just like that. But that means that you have to put in the work in your own life to make sure that you're the best option she has. Are you gonna go through her phone and see all the guys' names and then look them up online on Facebook and stalk them to see how much wealth they have, what they look like, how much muscle they have? No, you're not. All you're gonna be sitting here doing is literally aiming for the next best thing, the next big number. You make $150,000. Okay, what's a bigger number than that? 200K. Okay, what's bigger than that? 300K, 400K, a mil, 2 mil, 3 mil, 4 mil. And what does that require, fellas? That requires you to be on your grind. That requires you to be on your purpose, which correlates with the obsession part. So when she sees that you're actually on your grind and making things happen, not just the fact that you're on your grind, but also the fact that you're getting results, you're making things happen. You have already made a lot of things happen in the past. You already have a good background and a good tracking history of accomplishments. She knows that you're going to be able to do more. She knows that that's the best she has. She knows that she better tag along with you. She better do what you want her to do. Which is how you start getting her to be obsessed with you. I mean, it's a long process. This video is not talking about how a woman gets obsessed with you. This is just to show you the difference between obsession and attraction. Don't ever confuse this. I should have probably said it as attraction versus dating, or attraction versus getting laid. But you guys get the idea, right? The main point of this video is not to get confused with attraction with anything else. Not to confuse attraction with anything else, because that's the number one mistake guys do when they are trying to get into this dating idea, and they hear all these words from other people that, oh, all these phrases from other people that, oh yeah, every chick is a gold digger and she wants money, this and that. Yeah, that is true. Every chick wants gold in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Some wants straight money, some wants to be part of your life because you have money, some wants your attention. I mean, all of them want attention, but you get the idea here, right? Some want marriage, some want a commitment, whatever she's into, whatever form of gold that she wants. All of them are gold diggers, yes. But it's not just gold that's going to get you results with the ones you want to get results with. You need to have the second part. When you go into a job interview, do you automatically just assume that just because you got the job interview, you're going to get hired? No. You need to put in the work in the interview. You need to say the right things, give the right answers to the questions that your boss, your employer asks you. Same concept. Just because she's giving you choosing signals because she's attracted to you does not mean that you bagged her already. You still need to go in, say the right things to her, turn her on, saying the right words, saying the right things, doing the right things. Then there's a good chance you're going to bag that girl and you're going to get that position. Hope this video made sense. Like, comment, subscribe. Leave a comment to see if my message came across to you guys and if you guys actually took what I was trying to tell you on this. If you're confused, let me know what you're confused about. Until next time, stay blessed, stay beautiful, and above all, stay classy.